EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. Whoa! He's still on his feet. And he's into the end zone. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7. Ravens nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1-yard chip brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. We'll send a tight end in motion right. 2nd down, Jackson. Will find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be taken down up as the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert it.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On the give, here's Henry. Pass midfield to the 45. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 29-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He's got it inside the 5. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Stroud to throw. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run here with Mixon. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Swap. Mother swap.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Out to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Officially, this will be a 40, and this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw is Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 8-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Over. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the 1st half. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Forward. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead.
Texans 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 40-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and
8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Houston.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here we go. Good.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Darrell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's third and
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Trying to get it to Kyle. Williams there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Second and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 1.
Third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
In motion, Naylor. This looks like a design run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Here's Noel. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Or here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
Formation for the Ravens.
Taken in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right. Why, Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 43, here's second and 2. On the ground, it is Allen. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Jackson now. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Forward. Here's first and 10. Here's Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing, make siblings, nothing but my children.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.